New tonight, a flight with the next commanding general of the 34th Infantry Red Bull Division.
He was part of a special delegation traveling to Worthington to celebrate one of the largest recruiting cohorts from a single high school. Jonah Kaplan has a story you'll only see on WCCO.
General Joe Sharkey will soon lead the nearly 20,000 soldiers in the Red Bull Division, half of them from the Minnesota Army National Guard.
Our focus is deterrence. The military doesn't want to deploy overseas, but we are ready. If the call comes, we will deploy, and we will deploy to win.
The general himself among the more than 550 Red Bulls deployed to the Middle East last year. But this flight to Worthington, he calls one of his most important missions.
These are the Minnesota next generation of soldiers. 55% of the recruits come from the metro area, but it's that 45% that come from outstate, and it is so important. How do you inspire that next generation when also we have this internal divide in America about what role we're going to have in the world? And I think for me, it's a reflection that there is pride in our nation. People want it, they love our country, and they love our state.
Those feelings were front and center as we landed right next to the high school. Inside, the general officially signing on 11 juniors and seniors, most of them young women. Senior Carolina Zepeda, a first-generation American, said she's joining the Guard to give thanks.
This is where I've lived my whole life. It's given my parents a job, kept us fed, and it's now giving me a chance to pay for my college and go to school.
The commitment, 6 years with basic training starting this summer, then drills and other exercises at least 3 days a month. The general confident they'll be well prepared to answer the call.
What do you want them to take away from your presence here? One, that they're supported. The fact that we're sending out a brigadier general, the Worthington community, as well as every community in the state, is important to us. And it's just an inspiration to see young men and women answering the call to duty.
With photojournalist Nick Luneman, Jonah Kaplan, WCCO News.
The Minnesota National Guard hopes to recruit nearly 1,400 new soldiers this year. That would be the most since before the pandemic. The Guard has hit its recruitment goal 2 years in a row after missing them the previous 3.